What up, world? EstablishedRich coming right back at you. Today, we're going to talk about Angel Reese in her second year of the WNBA. Young, talented, marketable, buzzing with attention. But during an interview, she went public talking about her teammates. She tells the world, we need to get better players. She says that is non-negotiable. Now, stop right there. That's the problem. Because what did she really say? She really said, my teammates ain't good enough. You can dress it up, you can spin it, but that's the message. And once you say that, you can't take it back. This is how teams get destroyed. Not from the outside, but from the inside. Chemistry matters. Trust matters. The locker room is sacred. The huddle is sacred. And when your star player tells the world her teammates are not good enough, that cracks the locker room up. The trust breaks. The huddle gets quiet. Now every player is thinking, is she talking about me? Does she even want me here? Why would I go to war for her if she doesn't believe in me? That's how a season falls apart. That's how a franchise gets toxic.
Quote, I'd like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me. That's Angel Reese speaking to the Chicago Tribune in an article that became scathing as she commented on the fact that she wants to play with stars, that a coach needs to be tougher on the roster as it exists, and that there's not enough talent around her. A quote that then got back to her, an article that got back to her teammates, and her teammates reacted as such, that caused Angel Reese to then go in and talk to her team. And even in her apology, Angel Reese came out and said, I don't think I'm frustrated. I'm probably just frustrated at myself right now. I think the language is taken out of context. I want to apologize to my teammates. She also said she didn't intentionally mean to put down any teammates. Caroline, I just don't even know how to process this when you do an article with the Chicago Tribune and you sit there and say that you are surrounded by players that you don't think are good enough and that you may have to go somewhere else to have better talent around you. And then even in your apology, instead of just saying, yeah, I let my emotion get the best of me and I said some things I shouldn't have. Stop. End of apology. Instead, it becomes, it was taken out of context and I don't think they got what I mean. Read the quotes. Like, there's very little you can take out of context when you're sitting there talking about you don't have enough talent around you and you're currently on a team with people that will read that. Caroline, I don't know what Angel Reese expects or why she consistently, when she does say things that are controversial, why she consistently goes to blame everybody but herself.
Leadership is not about talent. Leadership is about respect. Leadership is about how you carry yourself on and off the court. Jordan never called out his teammates to the press. He got in their face behind closed doors. Kobe demanded excellence, but he did it in the gym, putting in the work, leading by example. LeBron has called for help, but he's always been careful to respect the guys playing next to him. Angel Reese failed that test. She didn't lift her team up. She embarrassed them. And that shows immature leadership, because leadership is not about points and rebounds. Leadership is how you talk about the people beside you. Leadership is knowing the camera is always on. This is bigger than basketball. This is a life lesson, because in life, you don't publicly humiliate your team. You don't tear them down to lift yourself up. If you in business, you don't go to a reporter and say, my coworkers suck. If you in music, you don't go on camera and say, my band is trash. Because the minute you do that, you lose them. They won't trust you. They won't follow you. Before you criticize others, look in the mirror. Ask yourself, what can I do better? What can I change? And that's the part Angel Reese doesn't get yet. She's talented, but she's still learning. So now the question is, can she come back to this team? Can she look those women in the eye? Can she say, let's go to war together after saying they were not good enough? That's tough. That's damn near impossible. And that's why I say comments like this are ridiculous. You don't just hurt your team, you hurt yourself. Because now management is looking sideways and the coaching staff wants you gone. The front office has to ask, can we trust her with the franchise? Is she a star or is she the problem? She's only in her second year and she's still growing. But these are the moments that define a career. These are the comments that follow you. Here's the reality. Angel Reese is a star. She's young, she's box office. But talent without leadership is a liability. Talent without respect is empty. The WNBA needs her to succeed. The game needs her to succeed. But she's got to learn the lessons fast, because the league is not going to wait. You can't lead with arrogance. You can't build by tearing others down. And that's why this whole thing is a teaching moment for her, for her team, and for anybody watching. Because whether it's basketball, business, or life, the principles are the same. Respect your team. Lead with humility. Build trust, not division. And always, always look in the mirror first. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, EstablishedRich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.